Hiya, guys. Matsal, yay. Anjinka, Bansori. Hello, straight in. I am Ajinkia. Have you checked out my unicorn messages? I really hope you have, simply because they've got a lot of very important messages from your higher self and your spirit guides, which is your unicorn. Isn't it? So please do check that out. I would really appreciate that if you could do that. That would be awesome. Hello. So yeah, so do that, please, because it helps my channel significantly when you actually watch these great things that I put out. I'm very much into empowering people, and some of the oracle cards are just wonderful, and there's an angel in there as well, so that's really good. Thank you. Yeah, please. And then come in and tell me what pile you actually picked. Can you do that? Right, okay. So I'm going to look over here. So, guys, it's great to have you on your valuable weekend. What are you doing this weekend, guys? Do put a little comment down below about what you're doing. Yeah? Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. That's so nice. So, let's have a look at your question. Right, let me find your question. I can't see your question. I thought I saw your question. What Sakshi currently feels for you. That's fine. Thank you, Mansal Tarot. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Anjika. There's a marvelous oracle deck that's been produced by Mansal Tarot. Here it is, and I will give you a personal oracle. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, for the first viewer. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at what is Sakshi feeling for you. What does Sakshi feel towards you today? Whoops. Very slippy cards, that. Do you want me to read that one? Oh, that's excellent. King of Cups. Hello, Shuki. How are you? How are you, Shuki, today? Are you well? Whoops. So we're just finding out how this person, Sakshi, is feeling towards a Jinkia. Whoops. We might read that one as well. Yeah, we're not too bad, Shuki. Yeah, thank you for coming along. I know you've seen my pickapile, haven't you? Jinkia. Mansuri. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what he's really feeling towards you. I will take them into consideration, but I'll also do these two. Right. Wow. Okay. You might need those unicorn messages because I think they're trying to defend themselves. We've got the 7 of Wands here. So this is a good witch tarot, and they're a little bit in a defensive mood. So you'll see this, but there's also this tower. So everything is definitely changing within your relationship. So I think they currently feel that they're being pressurized, not by you, but by society, perhaps, of just not being in a relationship, and perhaps they need to concentrate more on their career at the moment. As I said, these two cards popped up, the King of Cups. So I think initially they do care for you quite a lot, but also with the Four of Pentacles, that popped up. So they're not willing to share of themselves at the moment. So they're just in this tower moment where everything could collapse around them regarding feelings. Okay. Hello, Linda. How are you? So, Jinkia, I'm going to read you a oracle card from the Mad Soul Tarot. This particular oracle is called Dawn of Soul Oracle. Dawn of Soul Oracle. And it was devised, if you want to buy this oracle, do get in contact with Mad Soul Tarot on his website. Hi, Linda. I've got a super chat now, guys. So if you want to donate to the channel on super chat, that makes priority reading, doesn't it? So for Angelika, listen deeply, stay grounded, and trust your intuition. So you probably know that your intuitive side is what really guides you through life now. So it's very important to do that and stay grounded. So whenever if he's being a little bit, off with how he communicates and just what things are doing, it probably means things are, falling to the ground. So you stay grounded in what you want and really push through some of the pain that could be coming up. Does that make sense? But do check out those unicorn messages, and thanks for being here. So if you've got a question, pop it down. When will you meet your soulmate? Okay. Shooky. Let's have a look. We don't do timings. I keep doing this all the time. We don't do timings. No worries, Anjika. Remember to comment on that pickapile of the unicorns, won't you? Thanks very much. So timings aren't applicable to a lot of things because it is a bit of an illusion, shooky. But we will show you the energies surrounding your query. Is that okay? Right, okay, so when will you meet your soulmate? Hello, Yupta, how are you? Right, let's have a look. It's good to see you guys. Right, let's have a look. When will you meet your soulmate? There's a lot of work for you to actually do. So your soulmate isn't particularly around. So I think this is time for you to get knowledgeable in who you are and kind of really know that there are certain bits of empowerment. And I know you did look at Pickapile, so that will have helped you, hopefully, to see certain aspects. You have the Page of Swords, so there is an understanding of who you are and learning from other people and other situations that love doesn't come easy sometimes, but it does for you if you allow it. It also shows that you have to move very, very swiftly through the pain barrier of perhaps waiting, perhaps healing, all those kind of things. Sometimes when we notice relationships or people in our life, it's a little bit of a disillusionment. So that's why you have to learn and grow what it is to have a real person that has got your back and support you no matter what you do. Okay, so thank you for that. And shooky. Yeah, I will give you one of Mad Soul Oracle cards. These lovely cards. Okay. So if anyone wants to buy these Oracle cards, do ask Mad Soul Tarot for a link, or you can email him. There is a pre-order, a quick early bird special. So check them out. So for shooky. Yes, shooky could go and look at that. Shooky, if you want to go to the angels and the spirit guides, what Mad Soul Tarot is doing there. That's also a little short pickapile that I did a while ago, but it's all very, very applicable. Please go and see that and do make a comment. You would be the first one commenting on that video. Thanks. So shooky, let's have a look what you'll need to know. Right, here you go. Not on what you are. Act. I can't read, Mad Soul. Act on what you are passionate about. Ooh. So at the moment, while you're waiting, that Page of Swords is all about learning, you know, seeing the information in a book. But sometimes what you know is what you know. So if you feel really close to somebody, just, you know, have a conversation and really trust your intuition at this. But it is action. Action does speak louder than words, definitely. So there you go. Hopefully that helps. Hiya, guys. It's good to see you guys. Do remember, no worries. No worries at all. Right, okay. So next is Yukta. Yukta, please don't delete these messages, will you? Just leave them up. I've seen your question. It is coming up very nicely. You can also have a look at that angel. Pick a pile for me, Yukta, and do make comments on those readings. Did you comment on the unicorn one? Mad Soul Tarot has given the 2 links for that. Please go and check them out. I would appreciate that. Unless anyone wants to support the channel in the super chat, I don't mind that also. Thank you. It's just put an angel one up as well, Yukta. Angels and spirit guides. That needs a few comments on it as well. There you go. So the angels and spirit guides one is a very timeless message. So do pick that one. Just check that out, please. It's always good to watch the adverts or run them through. I like to know what adverts being put on. Right. Thank you very much, Yukta. You are a star. So, does meat miss you? Well, certainly they're really going around in a mental capacity. It's almost like they're really directed in the past. They've got the Knight of Swords. So sometimes with the Knight of Swords, you can see that they are charging forward with a lot of thoughts. But there are some things that they're not letting go of. So when you say, do they miss you? They kind of reflect on the past. I always see this one as a little bit negative at times. So they must be more positive. But they have left some of the thoughts of you. You know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. You know, you see all these birds all in different directions, and it's like 1 minute, and the next minute, So the Knight of Swords needs to really focus more and be more responsible. And I don't think they are at the moment. I just think they're just going in a different direction. So I don't know for you, Yukta, if you want to forget about this, create a better space for you for another new person to come in. But at the moment, it's kind of really mental blockage for him, really. So, you know, men and women kind of feel and think totally different from each other. I'll give you an oracle. So we get very emotional about the past, don't we? Where men, I don't know what they think. Half the time, no idea what they think. But yeah, I don't think so. I think you're putting too much emotion in. Ella, oh, thank you very much. Wow. Well, that was kind of your Mad Soul Tarot. Why did you do that? Have you got a question? There's no question there. It's just throwing his money away. I'll have to screenshot that. Hey, there we are. That's how you do a super chat. It was big blue on the screen. Oh, you wanted to test it, see how good it was. I'm going to buy stickers, I suppose. You can buy stickers. So, oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Hello, Sahu, how are you? So, Yukta, let me just have a look at, we owe that reading to that person, don't we? I hope they come back. They might have gone to bed or whatever. So, Yenta, I'm just going to give you an oracle from this oracle deck from Mad Soul Tarot. Right, Yenta, make a stand for what you believe in. So if you believe in true love, which I think you do, make a stand for the true love, about soulmates, someone who really cares and communicates with you at every step of the way. When communication isn't there, it means that they don't care. And I wish people would kind of understand that. Distance is not an excuse. Being away, whether people have gone to war or they're a sailor or, you know, they have to live in a different country for whatever reason, lack of communication in this day and age is not applicable. So stand up for the belief that you deserve to be communicated to, and also for that love that comes from the heart. Does that make sense? Thank you. Sahu, how are you? Thank you for coming back. Guys, there is a new pickapile. Well, it's old, but it needs you guys to see it because you don't know about it. So Mad Soul Tarot has put it up with the spirit guides. Hello, Casey. How are you doing? You can have a card or two. Definitely. Have you got a question, Casey? And have you checked out the pickapile readings that Mad Soul Tarot is putting on? There's an angel one, but if you go to this one, there's also, if you go to that angel one, that would be great, and make a comment which pile you went. And then there's that one that I've just put on. And also Mad Soul Tarot has put up. So, you would like general? Is that correct? Casey? Casey on the sunshine bounds. 526. So, Casey, thank you for being here. Do check out the pickapiles. And let's have a look what you need to know. Oh, yeah, a general? Yeah, that's absolutely fine, Casey. That, even though that is you know, in the past video, it's still applicable today. Do make a comment which pile you pick. Okay. Right, let's have a look what you need to know. Casey. All right. And then I'll read you an oracle card from the Dawn of Soul Oracle made by Mad Soul Tarot. Ooh, not even thank him. Hello, I'm the Life Blogs. How are you? Right. Let's see what is generally going on. Right. You've got luck on your side. Wow, that's great, isn't it? So 6 of Pentacles is about things being handed out to you. So it's all about being grateful. And here with the Ace of Pentacles, you have a perfect situation to really look at your dreams. Sometimes we need to reinvent them as well. So what we give out, we receive back. So remaining positive and really seeing your goal. You have to be on the track to actually win the race, don't you? So this is where the new opportunity comes from for you to receive. So in order for you to have what you do want in life, you've got to be very open and receptive. So even when things can be a little bit difficult, at least the energy is shifting to give you the goodness. So that's good, isn't it? Yay, we like that. We like that. Yeah. So let's have a look at Casey's Oracle. This is from Mad Soul Tarot's deck. Oracle deck. Avantika, hello. Yes, you can. You can get a love reading. Do remember to check out the Angels Pickapile and the Unicorns Pickapile. JT, hello. How are you? So this is for KC. What does KC need to know? Make changes and transform your life into practically what I said. Look at new things and opportunities coming towards you in a new light. Sometimes we have to be grateful and innocent about what we do want. So that's a nice card for you, Casey. Make changes and transform your life into your vision. If you guys are loving this Oracle deck, you can always order it from Mad Soul Tarot. Mad Soul Tarot has a YouTube channel on here, so you can message him anytime to order that. Okay. Thank you, Casey. You are absolutely there. Right, I'm going to give you more cards for this. So have you got another question, Casey? Because that's just been extremely generous and that really touches me. So do you want another little question, or would you like me to do another little reading? Because I just like generosity, and what you've done is absolutely fine. What I can do you, what I am going to do for you is, Casey, hopefully you're still here, I'm going to give you one of the Akashic Records cards. So that'll show you where you are in that particular situation. And it's nice and gold. Look at that. Did I take a screenshot of that? That's just wonderful. Oh, and you put your little face up there. Thank you so very, very much. I much appreciate that. It's lovely, isn't it? That looks great. Exactly. Let me do you a few cards of your Akashic Records. Is that okay, Casey? Are you still here? Yeah. Is the Leo serious about you? Okay, we'll do that. I'll shuffle that later and I'll find out, is the Leo serious about you? Right, that's a lot. Casey. I want to give you one of those though. I will give you one of those. Is a Leo serious about you? Let's have a look. They can be serious, can't they, Leos? Me and Mad Soul know a Leo, don't we, Mad Soul? Oh. It's a Leo. I'll read that later. Right, let's have a look at our Leo, and is he serious about himself? Okay. Right, at the moment, I did this because of the cats. There's a certain amount of needing to sort things out. Sometimes when you see a kind of tendency of play and a little bit of flirting and a little bit of coming backwards and forwards, it's like they're just testing themselves, how they react in serious relationships or not. So they're still trying to understand just what it is that it is on the plate, on the table for them. So, you know, they have to learn X, Y, and Z. And you can see this with the Judgment card. So it's almost like they have to learn from the past. So if they've been hurt in the past, or if they've had a learning experience from their parents or somebody very close to them, it's almost like they have to learn to forgive the situations and accept who they are now. So because I've got the Judgment card, it's like it is a wake-up call for them. If you have been having certain disagreements and things like that, it is a wake-up call for them to go, hang on a minute, I could lose this situation and I don't want to. So hopefully they are going to be a little bit more serious within themselves instead of joking around and all the rest of it. The Judgment card is here so they can refresh everything to move forward. Then they've got the World. And to be fair with the World, it is a little bit upside down for them. So, you know, initially when I said it's like a playing field, and that they're kind of wondering which position to actually play. You know, in soccer, when they have different positions. I'm not a football or soccer fan, but you know, so they're trying to find their way within life, and because I think they are quite connected to you, but they just don't know how to demonstrate that. And of course, you know, they can't come from a woman's perspective of how that moves forward. But you have turned their world upside down. So there is a huge shake-up for them. They feel that also that they can't really say what they really want to say, whether that's on the negative vein or a very positive vein. So it is a little bit difficult for them to express that. So I do feel very much that for them, they're not that experienced, or if they have been experienced and they're very hurt, they now don't know how to act. They think, oh, well, the past person was like this, so I can't do that. And they may snap. They might be quite snappy at times. Could do. But generally, I think it's okay. There's another card of the Page of Cups that they're still trying to learn how to express on an emotional level. So let's see the Akashic records for you. See what's going on there. Hopefully, Casey, you're still here. Let's have a look. I know this feed is extremely slow for people. So for KC, I'm just doing the Akashic records. Oh, good. Thank you. Some people don't, they just talk. But you can always rewind. But yeah, let's have a look on your Akashic records to see why this is kind of happening with your situation. I mean, maybe there's a totally new situation for you. Right, let's have a look. Charming. I shouldn't laugh, but it is. It says caught in the ruins. So your Akashic kind of, you know about Akashic records, what we've written before we've come down here. So you are caught up in this mess almost. So that's what the Five of Wands was all about, sorting things out. So you've probably got to really adopt a kind of patience with this. Remember, it's not your fight. It's for them to be able to sort out, but you've been caught up in this. Not a little bit unfair, but it does teach us lots of things: active listening, patience, understanding, a little bit of empathy, because you have been caught up in their drama. Doesn't sound like a Leo at all, that does it? Leo's being dramatic. And also you've got the light of the world. Oh, so this is absolutely fine. This is you. You're a ray of sunshine, and you will bring inspiration to many people. So don't let the Leo trap you in their drama of pain and suffering if they're going to demonstrate that to you. But you be your own light, your own beam. And especially with the tarot that we read before, that opportunity for you to shine is definitely there. So on a practical level, you can shine. You are your own person. So if you feel now that the Leo isn't spiritually connected with you either, then that is their drama, but you're just a little bit caught up in it. It is. So it's hard, isn't it? So I do thank you so much for the Don. Hiya! What a lovely, I love this super chat. I didn't think I'd like it, but it looks so good. Wow, oh wow, look, jumping in the clouds. How wonderful is that? And I'm going to give you one of these amazing oracles, Casey, from Mad Soul Tarot. Mad Soul Tarot is our wonderful moderator, and he's devised these cards. They're called Dawn of Soul Tarot. Look how wonderful they are. So anyone can pre-purchase these at the early bird special. Just go to his thank you, that's absolutely fine. Let me check that. Thank you, Avantika. Was that on yeah, thank you. I can see that. Was that on PayPal? Is that on PayPal? Mad Soul. Avantika, was that on PayPal? Can you just remind me if that's PayPal? I love this super chat. I think it's cool. It's awesome. Oh, thank you, PayPal. Yeah. Hard work. I know. But it is good, PayPal. Thank you for doing that on PayPal. I really appreciate PayPal. And Cash App is just as good as well. So let me just do for our Casey, our wonderful Casey, this wonderful oracle that still smells of cigarettes, I might say. It does. I'm going to have to laugh at that or tell me off now. It does come in a nice pouch. I think I dropped it down there. Yeah, it'll do a video for you guys. Yeah, if you want to see all of these cards, by the way, I have done the unboxing of this particular deck. And if you go on Mad Soul Tarot, he's done a flip through as well. So, yeah, thank you. So, change perspective, grow with your situation. And that's really important, isn't it? So, it doesn't make you any less of a person just because your Leo has got the drama. No. So everything is done with perspective. Sometimes we can think, well, what have I done to deserve this? I didn't want to be treated like this. So we have to empower ourselves and say, well, I'm not going to be treated like that. Because for you, there is going to be a fantastic new opportunity is going to be handed out to you. And you are your own light. You're going to be a champion anyway. Thank you so much for the donation. That was really kind. And it looked lovely, didn't it? That was great. Thank you so much. So, ADU on Super Chat. Have you got a question, ADU? Has ADU... Hi, sister. Are you my sister? My sister wouldn't know how to do Super Chat, so I know you're not my real sister, but yay. Have you got a question? I do. Hello, Andrea. I'm just waiting for Adu. Yeah, I know Avantika, thank you very much. Did pay me on PayPal. Adu, yeah. Have you got a question? Because you did Super Chat. Allegedly, Super Chat people come first. But I will pay attention to the PayPal because PayPal is good anyway. Tell you your few. Thank you very much. You put an L on that. It didn't mean to do an L. It's probably autocorrect. You would like to know a few weeks ahead what's going on. That'll bring us to May, won't it? May. Right, let's have a look at what Adu needs to know. Yeah. And then we'll do you, Avantika. No worries. Mad Soul Tarot? Yeah, I know it does. It's stupid. Autocorrect. Annoying. And then we'll do Avantika if that's all right with yourselves. Yeah, we've still got time. Don't worry, guys. Right, what's going on in a few weeks? Adu. Let's have a look what's going on for you, Adu, in the next few weeks. Yes, thank you for the donation. That's really kind. It looks so cool up there, doesn't it? I love it. I love it. Love it. So just take a photograph of it. Let me do that. Oh, Mr. Person popping up. Sorry, I like it so much. I have to get that higher. So it is. Oh, small things amuse people who don't have toys. Don't have toys. Right. Hi guys. Do remember you can donate for a guaranteed reading. Let's have a look at Adu. Mad Soul Tarot, can you put the link to your unboxing from my channel, please? The unboxing of Dawn of Soul Oracle. Can you find that for us? Just so you guys can see all of the cards. They're really special cards. Our moderator, Mad Soul Tarot, did them. Very clever, very clever. I do. That look good? Right, this is for Adu, please. What's coming up in the next few weeks for Adu? Right, okay. We have a huge learning experience coming up. Definitely. Right, it looks good. Right, let's start backwards so you don't get a shock. You may be worrying a little bit too much when there isn't any need to do so, and I'll tell you why. So the Hierophant is here to say that be peaceful. Turn your thoughts into being very, very still and connect with a spiritual energy than ever that you've done before. So sometimes just before you go to sleep, I'm not so sure if you connect to your higher self or your higher intuition, or you might go straight to the source of the God force. You can pray, you can really ask what help is required. The Hierophant is finding a spiritual teacher, finding that essence that can teach you just to get in contact with who you are, and that's vitally important. Okay, so that will help you, Adu, not be too much like worry. If we trust in the higher love force, then that'll give us the ability not to pay attention to the mind when it's playing tricks on us. Okay. Then you've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is a great thing to connect to, because with the Eight of Pentacles here, it's about teaching or learning how to make things better for yourself. So for yourself, looking at financial stability and how you work as a whole. So sometimes it might be about time management here. So if you feel like you've got no time or you feel very rushed, do things in small little lots, and then the big picture will be done. So for some of us, we always try to go, right, I'm going to lose a lot of weight. This always happens, doesn't it? I think, oh, yeah, I want to do this. And people go, wow, that's such a huge achievement. But if we do it in small little steps, like £0.5 here, £1 there, £2, it builds up, doesn't it? And it's the same with saving money or achieving that perfect relationship. We have to pay attention to the small details. So when you feel like over worrying circumstances, that your end goal isn't going to happen, that's not really right, is it? So if we do one step at a time, we will definitely 100% get to your goal. And it's all about trust. Trust in yourself, how you do that, and fly into the abyss of unknown. So you can work at that, but you can connect to what you really, really want to do. Okay, so that's quite simple. Sometimes with this one has to learn the knowledge of who you are on the inside. And that's why it's come up with the spiritual card as well. How to connect to your soul, how to connect to your spirit will be able you to get your better answers. There is light at the end of the tunnel for you. Okay. And thank you very much for the super chat. And I'm going to give you a fantastic oracle from Mad Soul Tarot. Okay. And then we're going to do Avantika's reading. Can you put that question up again, please, Mad Soul Tarot? Yeah, guys, please check out the pickapiles and do make a comment on them. I do appreciate your comments. And I do appreciate you running the advert as well. Jeanette, how are you? Good morning. Where are you that it's morning? America. Mm-hmm. Yeah, America. All right, okay. Linda. Right, let me do video. Thank you. I hope you're still here, Vantika. I don't want someone else donating me and running off. Mind you, I run off on them. Right. Live big and make your dreams bigger. Couldn't agree more. So step by step, we see the end goal. Work hard at your goals and dream really big and see those dreams coming true. When we actually, it's like us. You know, we can go, oh, yeah, because once upon a time, a long time ago, I used to do face-to-face readings in my home. And somebody came and said, oh, can you do a psychic fair? And I go, yeah, I'll do that. But I wasn't set up for doing psychic fair. I didn't have the big lamps and the crystals and the feathers and everything. I felt so insecure. I looked around and thought, oh, my God, no one's going to come to me. I have nothing on this bare table. But people did. So now I have a table. Well, it's a bit of a mess now. But I do have all the crystals and all the packs and all the cloths and everything. But so you've got to have a vision. So for you, have a vision. Does that make sense? And once you've got that vision, everything will come true. Aren't those colours lovely? Hello, Lavu Aru. How are you? So thank you very much for the donation, Adu. Adu. I can't say it. Adu. Much appreciated. Do take care. So now we are doing Avantika's donation. Thank you so much for the donation. I haven't even checked, but I know you donate anyway. Right. Will he contact me, and what is he feeling presently? We are not in contact, and last talks was not on a good note. Oh no. I will check the message. Well done, Suki. It was on PayPal, was it? Let me just check, because I know PayPal is slow. Right, thank you so very much, Avantika. Okay, right. I never know your guy's name, but that doesn't matter, because you're really thinking of... Hey, right, I've just remembered to like my stream. Oh, no. Oh, okay. If you do like the video, do press like. I've just done it. So if you want, you can do it too. I think we all forget. Silly, innit? Forget. Right, okay, let's do Avantika and your person. All right. His name is Abhishek. Okay, thank you. Right, Abhishek. It is hard work. PayPal is definitely hard work, especially when you can't. Once you've paid once, and I'm sure you paid before, doesn't it? Doesn't it keep the person you paid, and you can just go pay? Month Soul Tarot has done a wonderful thing. He reckons if you choose friend, one doesn't get the fees. So that's interesting, isn't it? Right. Okay. We'll concentrate on that again. Abhishek. I want to go. Right. Oh, yeah. It makes it easy, doesn't it? But normally, yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, dear. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, do this side as well. just doing a donated reading. If anyone wants to donate, do let me know. And what I'll also do here, I'll do this inside, okay? Just on a donated reading, guys. So I will be with you shortly. Right, let's have a look at this query. Avantika. Right, here is Abhishek. I'm going to call him A. I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong, and he's going to kill me. Look, at the moment they feel very trapped. You know, it's almost like all the thoughts that go along in their head, they can't find a way out. And there is another card to demonstrate that a lot. So when they feel that they have to be silent, they can't act, they can't think, and they're quite numb in their feelings surrounded this. It's a little bit sad, isn't it? So they feel they can't do anything at the moment. So maybe they're feeling quite weighty and they can't, literally, they feel like they can't move. So maybe they're surrounding in a situation that they feel they can't move. So it's a little bit of shame here, because this card is lovely with the Ten of Cups. It's almost like, thank you, Mad Soul. Thank you. I'll be with you in a minute. Just post a question, Linda. Thanks, Mad Soul. Yeah, it's a shame here, isn't it? Because the Two of Cups is here. So I really do believe that they wanted a really good relationship with you. Aww. So they've got extremely fond memories. So they feel whatever happened at the end, they still have got really good feelings towards you, but they don't know how to make it that better or anything, which is a little bit harsh. They've got the Four of Cups. So say, for instance, you knocked on the door. Knock. Just as an example, they'd go, oh, no, can't do anything, can't come out to play, can't do anything, I don't know what's going on, I'm depressed. So, yeah, it's like, come on, you know, you can't wallow in pain. So they're obviously feeling like life has given them a curveball, a sour grape, things like that. So it's really, really difficult, isn't it? So, yeah, it's almost like, come on, you have everything in your power to make this better. You have felt for Avantika. And it's like, why are you ignoring the situation? Are you going to be an adult in this, or are you just going to feel stuck and that's the end of? Well, the answer is Ten of Swords. So they might really, thank you, Mad Soul, I appreciate that. So they might really feel imprisoned in the mind. So it is going to take them until they emotionally feel a little better to see that their mind is that trap, and they can remove themselves from that situation. You see, the whole scenario has been given a harsh blow from the universe, so to speak. So it's really, hello, Sagar. So it's really, really difficult. Did you notice the super chat, Sagar? So it's really terrible here that they feel like they're being given a hard blow. So the crow in this is giving the feather a little bit of insight to them to understand that you have trapped yourself, and we can clearly see that they've definitely trapped themselves here with the Eight of Swords. So I'm quite comfortable being the victim. I feel really in pain. I don't want to do anything about it, because why should I? So, yeah, the super chat now. So it's almost like that prison it is within their own minds. And I think though, to be fair, it's almost like they will find a way to find their own answers. So they definitely 100% need this time out. It's almost like they had to fall to the deepest level that they could in order to then rise up. So if you fall down a well, there's nowhere else you can go but right to the bottom. Then you've got to learn a way how to, rise above that. And this is one of those circumstances where they just have to feel for themselves how to actually do that. So they are going through, it's almost like a puberty stage or a Saturn return stage, or when you're age 40, you go through life exchanges, life kind of, you know what I mean? Not menopause, but awakening. You awake when you're age 40 as well. So all these kind of aspects, when you're teenager, 28, 40, you're kind of shaking, and it's almost like they're just feeling, oh, well, what do I do in this? And I feel trapped. So yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? So what's going on here? So when they were feeling, oh, I'm trapped, they might feel that you needed to defend yourself, or you have defended yourself, so that it's almost like stalemate. So if you've perhaps fought your ground, and you're well entitled to do that, they've kind of gone, oh, well, I can't do anything about that. If that's your opinion, I can't do anything about it. So that's a kind of energy that did go on and can, quite frankly, continue to go on. They also, yeah, we can answer that. If there is, that will come up. That will definitely come up. So they see for the Two of Cups, the Temperance. So there is a healing aspect to really see the emotional aspect within that. So it's about putting things in that balance. You see that person in the yoga pose. So one needs to be very connected. I can't see a third party at the moment, but I'll just see with these cards. I don't think on their side there is. They might think there is on your side. We'll have a look in the middle. So it's almost like they see you as maybe you did protect your heart a little bit too much, while they think they had an open heart. So the Chariot. So maybe they thought you couldn't make your mind up in a lot of circumstances. So it's almost like that's where they feel trapped. So maybe it was your body language, or what you did or you didn't do. So they feel like, right, does she want to move on? Yeah, is that what she wanted? Is that what she's been telling me? Because he's definitely confused. He's definitely confused about relationship. So they probably think you'll move on. Okay. And then the Queen of Cups. That's a lovely card. And that's opposite the Ten of Swords. So I think perhaps they learned in the relationship that you wanted bigger things. You did definitely give to them, and maybe they were grateful, maybe they weren't. But I think the balance of this whole relationship, perhaps you gave emotionally to them too much, and if that's possible. And you probably, oh, why he's trapped in his mind. It is difficult, Avantika. It's definitely 100% difficult, because he did that as well. Oh, you need counselling, you two. So he feels trapped, whereas you are definitely the giver within this. So when you come across as the Queen of Cups, you have to learn to give to yourself, though, as well. If they want to play the victim all the time, and yeah, it's almost like, where's that card? You had to defend yourself through a lot of things. They didn't understand that love. It's almost like you can see the water off a duck's back. Your love trying to enter into him, but it just rolls off. And this does show that it's very hard work waiting. So he's in suspension, not going anywhere, not wanting to do anything with himself, never mind with you, with that situation. So you're always going around in circles trying to chase a dream that perhaps he doesn't want, because he doesn't know what he wants. He's just confused. So let's have a look, Avantika, in the middle of what's going on. Well, we can quite clearly see this relationship isn't the best relationship, unfortunately, because we've got the miser unwilling to share. Yeah, well, definitely over here. He's just not willing to open up. He's not. Sometimes, when you've got a situation, you don't want to focus on it. So you superimpose things by watching telly or going out or doing anything. Even though he's not going out, and no, there is not a third party. He's just very, very unwilling to share of himself. This is another card that goes extremely well with his Four of Cups. Okay. So he's not wanting to come and sort things out. And the whole situation has a feeling of emotionally walking away from this. So I don't know what you kind of make from this particular reading and the aspects. I mean, there is an aspect that there is that pull towards each other. And maybe you have been in a very serious relationship in a past life. But in this lifetime, what came to the conclusion of why you've split up? And I think you give so much love as a loving person that it was hard for them to understand that. So they do have to grow up significantly and learn that they too can accept love. So if they've had a particular difficult relationship with their mother at any stage, shape or form, then that's where that comes from with him. Because he's only stopping himself. He doesn't have to be like that. It's plain. It's like if he was in front of me, I thought, what are you doing? That person loves you to bits. What are you doing? Just get there. You can clearly see you love her. What's your problem? Oh, dear. He does. It's clear. But you cannot make the horse drink the water if they're not even going to look at the water. Because he is a person like a horse. You take the horse to the water to make them drink, but he can't even see the water. He's that stupid at the moment. He's stupid, isn't he? Oh, poor bloke. But yeah, it's difficult to dwell on him too much, because this is going to take him a long while. This is not going to be a day or a week or 2 weeks or a month, or he's really down on himself. Well, that's bad, isn't it? Thank you, Mad Soul. You're working very hard. So these cards are from Mad Soul Tarot. They're called Dawn of Soul Oracle. If you want a pack, or if has Mad Soul put the link, I've done an unboxing of this great set by Mad Soul Tarot. Do check it out, please. They've got wonderful words on them. So this is for yourself, Avantika. Treat yourself and embrace love. And that doesn't mean to say go knock on his door and go, oh, you owe me some love. It's pamper yourself, look after yourself, really empower yourself to understand that the universe loves you so much. And it's about time, as the Queen of Cups, that you give that love back to yourself. Does that make sense? Thank you for the donation, and I hope that helped. Linda, how are you doing? Right. Let's do Linda. Did Linda donate on PayPal? I think she probably did. Let me just have a look. Thanks. Oh, yeah, I know. It's not exactly what you want to hear sometimes, is it? It is very slow, but they're just not so much wishy-washy. It's just that they're finding it very difficult to come out of their shell, so to speak. It's annoying. So that's why I kind of think, in a way, that is very long in actually coming. Unfortunately. Right, we're doing Linda now. Linda donated, guys. Thank you very much. So, Linda, should I contact Maggie again? We are no contact. She's Cancer and you're Capricorn. Hi, sweet Michael. How are you doing? Hi, everyone. Right, Linda Sophie. Should you contact Maggie? Should Linda Sophie contact Maggie? Should Linda contact? Should Linda contact Maggie? Right, Linda, let's have a look. Should you contact Maggie? Let's have a look. Maggie. Oh, Maggie, eh? It's like this is a real lesson for you going on. You have judgment. Not the best card in the pack, is it, for this particular query? So, hello, Shrey. Hello. So, with Maggie, the whole situation has to really refresh. So, the witch is going around playing a tune, and it's almost like how we feel in these situations. And do we move forward or do we let the thing die? And one of those circumstances with Maggie, it's almost like she doesn't want to refresh her life. It's almost like she'd rather just ignore trouble in any shape or form. So it's with the King of Wands that comes up, to learn and inspire yourself why this has happened or how has it happened. This King of Wands here is a friendly teacher to teach you, perhaps, as well as her, in a way, that some things are just meant to fold up and kind of go along the merry way. But also it's to inspire us to put passion back into the life. So when you do get the judgment card, you can start again as long as we forgive ourselves and forgive the situation. So maybe Maggie can have a look at, okay, maybe I was to blame with some of us. We always are. If two people are in an equation, both parties are to blame for such and such a things. But we can't judge too harshly, can we? It's just life, how we talk to each other, how we behave with each other. It's just who we are. People do have to accept us. You said she was a Cancerian. Sometimes Cancerians can be very hard. You know, they think, oh, they're all soft and they're fluffy and they live at home. But don't cross a Cancerian, guys. Warning. Oh, yeah. And then we see the energy of the Tower. It's not so good, is it? So things may still be falling down, and just having the realization that we do have to, you do have to kind of inspire yourself and learn from this. It's like, okay, you may have put in a lot of work and they may have decided, well, you know, I'll talk about it and I'll do it, but it's almost like you did the practicalities of the relationship. So the King of Wands is here to say sometimes you need a little bit more relaxation and kind of going with the flow. And when things do come down, it does do that for a reason, because you can build your life up so much more sturdier with better foundations than ever before. So yeah, it is a little bit disappointing, but when relationships do crumble, it's like, okay, now I know the qualities of what I definitely want in and going forward with that relationship. And that's why where you see the King of Wands trying to teach the cat, well, it's like this and it's like that, and it's like that. And then what we see, Linda, is the Four of Swords. So it might take a long time before Maggie decides to talk to you, tries to see you, or all of those things. But I think one of the things that we have to look at when you get the Four of Swords and the Tower, that this relationship has got the elements of it's not going to work. It really isn't going to work. So I think they've been judged the situation a little bit too harshly. Maybe they've seen you as, I don't know. It's just how their perception is, and everyone's perception is a little bit difficult. But I think there has come a time when something for them was kind of the last straw, within that relationship. So yeah, it's sad, isn't it? So what we'll do about that is we'll give you a nice positive oracle, okay? So yeah, so let's have a look, Linda, at these fantastic oracles called Dawn of Soul Oracle by Mad Soul Tarot. If you want to pre-order these, do go to Mad Soul's page and just email them how much. There is an early bird special. I think it's 20. And moving on, I think it's 25. But do ask him about that. And do watch the unboxing that I've done on my review page. So, thank you, Miss Smith. That's very kind of you. It's very kind indeed. We do like this super chat. It looks lovely, doesn't it? It looks lovely, Jeopardy. Thank you, Miss Smith. You are so kind. Right, Linda, move forward with clarity. So this is exactly, thank you, Mad Soul, for this message. This is exactly what you need to do. See yourself as that being of light that is like almost not there. And it's like, don't bring the past forward. So that's where the King of Wands is, to inspire yourself to move forward. So yeah, move forward with clarity. So put passion back into your life and try not think too much about Maggie and how it happened and all the rest of it. I think it was just a karmic situation with you, Toe, that you just had to meet and end. So yeah, it's just one of those things. But for me, I would definitely see it as a good opportunity just to heal yourself completely from this. I mean, you know what? We aren't judged about how many relationships we have until we meet that perfect person. So for Linda, thank you for the donation. And do look after yourself. Do be more gentle with yourself and calmer. Do you know what I mean? I mean, what's happened has happened. It's the past, and we shouldn't focus on it too much, should we? Have you got a question, Miss Smith? Miss Smith has donated on Super Chat. Yay! Super Chat, Super Chat, Super Chat. Hello, King. No worries, Linda. It was great to read for you. Miss Smith, do type your question down, please. Thank you. And then we can get to your question. I am wondering what is going on with me and JC. Right, okay, let's have a look what's going on with you and JC. All right. What's going on with JC and yourself? Donated readings only now, guys. We've been on for over an hour. So sorry about that. I may be on later on tonight for yourselves. But donated readings only for the moment. Yeah. So let's have a look what's going on with Ms. Smith and JC. JC. So we only do an hour here, and then JC. Let's have a look at JC and Ms. Smith. Okay, thank you, Ms. Smith. Let's have a look at RJC towards Ms. Smith. Right. I cleared a room, didn't I? Poof, everyone left. We know how to clear a room. All right, Miss Smith. So how is JC feeling towards you today? Okay. Exactly. Off we go. Anyway, now we have a nice private reading. Cool, isn't it? Be the last to donate and you have a very private reading. So at the moment, JC has got the star. Oh, wonderful, wonderful card. Because it means that they're really vibrating at a high level. To have a... Sorry, past our bedtime. So basically, they're vibrating at such a high level. So they're almost like seeing that their healing is in between their expansion and the way that they love. So it's almost like the Magician card here. It's like what they can bring down to the relationship and to themselves and to you is very much how they want to feel. So they're really very hopeful in this situation. So that's quite good in a way. But they do need to put more energy in. It's all right being superficial or fantasy and all the rest of it. You've got to sometimes put in the practical work of a relationship, definitely. So you can see here with the Seven of Cups, that is definitely there. It's almost like they don't know how to really make things solid. They're not grounded enough. They're all over the place. So maybe their attention is here and there and, career on family and here and over there. And it's like everything. And they can't grasp the situation really on a practical level. They've been trying, haven't they? But they're not succeeding and they need to be more grounded and more earthed. They really need to be earthed into this. So it's like, do they have a choice? Is there no choice? And can they even make a choice? So it's like they feel a little bit empowered, not empowered at all. So I think with the Six of Pentacles here, it's like that give and take situation that should be going on is a little bit imbalanced. So I just feel like they're not good enough. They're not worthy in some respects of what they can offer. So sometimes that's a little bit of a shocker, isn't it? But I do think that they're trying to hold back something and not be completely honest with you. So that's a little bit scary at times, definitely. So, but over here, it's quite nice. There's a nice balanced relationship in a way, you know. They come across as a star, you come across as the sun, all that sunshine and happiness. So how do they feel about you and what's going on? They're still very happy with you, but they just wish they could provide with what you want. So deep down, they do want to provide you. So it's almost like refreshing all the time, putting the passion back in relationships and the understanding. There has to be a huge amount of understanding here, definitely. But you've got the Ace of Cups, whereas they had the Seven of Cups. They didn't know what choice was there. You can clearly see that you believe in the relationship, you believe in love and self-love. You're getting to be that, empowering yourself to really pull down that divine energy. And you could see that they kind of want that too, but it's almost like you're a better receiver than them. And I think you're just waiting for crumbs when this is here. So whatever you receive from JC, it's almost like, is that enough? No. You know, so they need to be able to learn how to give. And I think you can do that. You can do yourself quite well. You've got to empower yourself a little bit more and be stronger with accepting that you're a great person. Okay. And the last card here before we read what's connecting is the Wheel of Fortune. How good is that? So this relationship is going through one of those, again, a karmic situation where I know you've had your troubles and all the rest of it, but the Wheel of Fortune is a great success. It's moving you forward. But the Wheel of Fortune says, don't repeat those mistakes again. So this is where the balance comes in the give and take. So if you two do give a great give and take scenario, then this has got a good foundation for success. But obviously, don't repeat those mistakes from the past. I know you're going to say, I haven't made any, which is fine. But when we accept somebody else's behavior, we are contributing to their actions. I know it's very difficult in certain circumstances. It really is. But these two cards are quite lucky, so it does stand a good chance. And what else have we got? Ooh, we've got more energy here. That's exactly what we wanted with him. We've got the Page of Wands, the inspiration, and we've got the Knight of Wands. So this whole momentum, it's almost like you've got the passion, you've got the energy perhaps. And they see you with that. So maybe because they're looking at you with more enthusiasm than themselves, they think that you should put more in effort. Maybe everyone thinks that their partners or who they're interested in should put in more effort. But this does have energy going forward. So really say, do we still love each other? Is that on the cards? And it kind of is. So I think this connection is still there, even though you do get difficulties. But try not repeat things from the past, because this has a great flavour of being happy and fulfilled. So that's good. Definitely. And for Miss Smith, we will have, is she coming at the end again? Anyway, so Miss Smith, I will give you a Dawn of Soul Tarot Oracle. Dawn of Soul Oracle. See what you need to know. Is that okay? And thank you for the donation. Hello, Nithya. Thank you very much for the donation. Thank you. You did that just in time. You're thinking of moving out again. Right. Beat the drum and dance to your own rhythm in life. So this is a very important aspect to actually do. So what is your rhythm with this relationship? it does show you have got a strength within you. And sometimes if we do put up with things that shouldn't be there, it does have a kind of, but you've got to think really careful before you do move out, isn't it? Your side is really great. You've got a beautiful side over here. You've got the Sun, you've got the Ace of Cups, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune. In any kind of reading, those are great cards. So it does show you have the power at the moment. And this one, beat the drum and dance to your own rhythm in life. So really pay attention to that. So you've got to do what you think is right for you. And that's what it means, dance to your own rhythm. So going forward, if you want to and you feel that's right, then if financially you're okay with that, then yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Master Manifester, hello. Right, thank you. So hopefully that helps, Ms. Smith. I really do. Yeah, it's hard relationships, isn't it? But he doesn't feel like he's got much of a choice in the matter, but there is a transition going on nicely. So, hi, has Ellie dropped the connection with you? Ellie, okay, let's have a look at that. Where's my cards gone? Oh, thank you, Master Manifester. Thank you so much for that. There's that sweet girl. There's that sweet girl. Right, okay. So we've got some pick-a-piles for you as well, Master Manifester. You can check some of these out if you want, and do make a comment on them. Thank you. Right, so we're just on the donated reading of who hold on a minute. Hold on. Right, Nithya Ragendran, how are you? You want to know, has Ellie dropped the connection with yourself? Let's have a look. Has Ellie dropped the connection? Let's have a look. Nithya and Ellie. Right, let's have a look. Nithya, let's see if they've dropped the connection with you. Ooh! You've got another tattoo? What do you mean 2.5 hours long? What does that mean? Master Manifester. 2.5 hours long? What are you on about? What are you on about? Right, let's have a look at this. Nithya, let's have a look. Right, let's have a look at the connection. Oh, the tattoo took 2.5 hours. You got more money than sense. Oh, yeah. That's one thing in my country that nail technicians and tattoo artists, they just sprung up all over Leeds when everyone else was losing out on things. Not in the lockdown. This was in the recession. What was that? 10 years ago or something. And tattoo artists made loads of money. They always do. But yeah. Thank you so much, Humi's Live. Thank you for coming back. It's always good to see you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Right, was I concentrating on that or was I concentrating on tattoos? Right, Ellie. Okay, so Ellie, okay, let's see what's going on with Ellie. So we've got the Five of Swords. What a great start. What a great start. Was this the connection? Right, has Ellie dropped the connection with me? Might be a yes. Too many cooks are spoiling the broth. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, the Tower. So, yeah, this connection or how they feel about certain things is a little bit off at times. They are going through a difficult time. So if you felt that they have put distance between you, it's because the whole idea of the relationship or whatever you had is kind of come crashing down almost, which is a little bit of a pain. Let's see here how they feel. Oh, okay. So they do have the inspiration to start again after this crash, which is very good. So I don't think they're going to be very glum about it, about the connection loss. They can inspire themselves to put new life in the situation. But I think that's more to do with them, because they've got the Nine of Pentacles and they're quite happy having that rest in luxury, and they probably like a little bit of freedom. So for them, they have disconnected a little bit. But let's see what they're really thinking of you over here. So we've got the Foot, right. So I think one of these situations with their Five of Pentacles, Swords, they saw you with the Four of Pentacles as perhaps not saying enough within the relationship. So it's almost like that communication had a breakdown. Maybe you did have a barrier up, and it's almost like for them, they couldn't penetrate it, so to speak. Not in a naughty way, but it's almost like perhaps you did keep certain things away from them, or they felt like you did, even though you might not have done. So it's almost like your world was closed off to them in some kind of things, and maybe they wanted more honesty or something. It's all, you know, when the Five of Swords there, it's always to do with the mind. It doesn't mean to say it's real. So with their Tower, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So you're quite enthusiastic about starting again, perhaps, but they kind of see it as not really. No. So you want the opportunity, but they kind of don't. So it's almost like it has collapsed for them. So you can realize, really, where they're just starting out to feel, oh, what do I do with my life? You might realize in time, at the moment, that the world is your oyster and every other opportunity is definitely there for you. So it's almost like for you to be able to open up a little bit more within the world and say, I am ready for a committed relationship wholeheartedly. And this is going to be one of your lessons to keep learning, but hopefully you have learned that you can share who you are and just love on a greater detail than ever before. Also, with the Seven of Pentacles, this whole situation with yourself may have to take a lot more patience and growth. So it's almost like chuck away what isn't applicable to you. People who have tantrums, don't listen to you, all those kind of things. It's not applicable to have them sort of activities in your life, and especially if they go in their man cave and don't come out. So what's between the two of you is an exhausted state. Hello, Bianca. So the whole connection between you, there is that kind of, oh, this is really tiring. Should we go on? But there is a success that you can move on from this. And I think this is your energy to kind of realize that maybe it is time to move on and find success and peace, that maybe you are better off without the drama, the little bit of drama. Because, yeah, so I think they've kind of not emotionally, more in their mindset moved away, and they're not willing to commit on a deeper level. And you think, well, if that's what you want, then maybe I should walk away. Does that make sense, Nithya? Hello, John Gaetano. I didn't see you there. Thank you so much for donating. Isn't that nice to have all that beautiful WhatsApp? So, Nithya, I will give you a Dawn of Soul Oracle with that. So, my very special people who are doing super chats. So, let's have a look, shall we? What you need to know, Nithya. Hopefully, you're still here, Nithya. I'll be here all day, won't I? My husband will go. Right, okay, let's have a look at your Oracle of the Day. What do you need to know? Nithya, I hope you're still here. Ah, here we are. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he's that confused, really. I think he's just willing to go, no, I am a little bit tired of the situation. I don't think they're confused at all. I just think they want a change, and look after themselves more. I don't see it as confused at all. That's not the right energy that's coming out for me. Anyway. Right, it says, plant the seeds of your life and watch them grow. So we don't have to give excuses for them, do we? So you do have a huge abundance within your life. When you come across as the world, it means you've grown within the aspects. So this world will give you another opportunity to grow the most magnificent relationship and be successful in that. And I think that's the message for you today. When someone doesn't honor you and doesn't really know how to go into a proper relationship, then they're not going to fight for you. So I think for you, plant the seeds of your life and watch them grow in abundance. Is that okay? Thank you, Bianca. How are you? How are you? So this is the Dawn of Soul Tarot Oracle. I can't say Oracle after I say Soul. I'm so used to saying Mad Soul Tarot, Mad Soul Tarot. That is very hard to go Soul Oracle. Right, Master Manifester, have you got a question? Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Master Manifester, what's your question, please? We're on donated readings only at the moment. Thank you for the donation, guys, on my super chat. It's lovely. When someone does not meet your energy in a relationship, it's time to pull your energy back. Yes, and that's not a question because I'm pretty sure you and Kay are fine. But yeah, it is and it isn't. Sometimes, yeah, it just depends on the situation. It depends if, like, say, for instance, Master Manifestation. My husband went through a little time. Anyway, it's debatable, isn't it? Right. Okay, what does Spirit want you to know? Right. We'll find out. Whoa, where did that come from? Thank you, Barry. It certainly is. Time to ourselves is so important. What was that? 3-0. Lazy, Barry. Lazy. Cards to jump in out of my hand, Master. Let's have a look, Master. What do you need to know? Mad Soul Tarot. Oh, no, it's fine. What do you mean just 10? That's quite old. That's very old to be 10. Oh, 10 is a love. Sorry, Master. It's like 10 is such a good age because when you're 9, you want to be double figures. I'm in double figures. I'm going to be an adult. No, you're not. You're 10. God bless your beautiful son at age 10. I hope Crystal can have children, Master. Your daughter is 10. Oh, look at you with all your 10-year-olds. How sweet. Oh, let's God bless your daughter as well at age 10. That was a long time ago. I used to ride my bike to school. I always used to like to connect with spirits, like teddy bear spirits, and having imaginary friends. And so, what? My oldest is 26 and still is a pain in the butt. Oh, well. Oh, I thought you was. Well, you know about my daughter. She should be 29 this year. Oh, it's tough. It's tough life. Keep them at 10. Fine. Hopefully. Right. Who has 4? Crystal. Who's got 4? Crystal. So, my mum said to me, she said, because I said my daughter's pregnant again. So she just found out the other week. And she goes, well, what do you think of that? I said, I'm all right. I'm all right. I don't care how many she has. I said, I only had 1 circumstances. So I don't care. More the merrier. I said, it's all right for you too. You had 3. My mum and my sister. I said, no, I'm fine like that. That's fine. I don't care. Because as a grandparent, bye. Bad, isn't it? Oh, I absolutely love Christmases and gatherings. That's lovely. Oh, I do hope Crystal's all right. I do hope so. Wait till your son grows up, Bianca. Yeah. Right, let's concentrate because John's here as well. Oh, did I kick the camera? I'm like rubbish. You don't want to see my rubbish. Don't see the rubbish over there. Right. Right, guys, let's have a look what Master Manifestor needs to know. And I'm going to get to you, John, if you're still here. John, hopefully you're still here. What does Master Manifestor do? And I think he definitely needs to know. Oh, my Lord. I will give him this because they're challenging this pack. Fighting. Hello, John. I will get to you. I will definitely give. Don't go away. Don't go, because I already owe somebody a reading because they disappeared on me. Well, I actually disappeared on them. They donated just as I press end stream. If you're going to donate, guys, please donate now, because I don't want to press end and then you donated and I owe you guys another one. And that's the manifest. Oh, we like that, don't we? Right, okay, so let's have a look, please, at Master. Right, this is the Akashic Records, so we're really doing the big stuff, big boy stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Right, do you work with numbers, Master? I'll read you the numbers. 20, it's like the lottery here. 20, bingo. 11, 13, and 3. Right, so the first card in your Akashic Records is Will, Wisdom, and Mind. These 3 aspects are very intertwined. Oh, that rhymes. Your will obviously comes from the power and how you move through your physical being. The wisdom is your expansion of your mind and how you can manifest, literally, what you actually want. So wisdom isn't about knowledge. It's more of a all-knowingness, and it does come from the Akashic Records. So your soul will be very developed in its wisdom. So bringing that down will marry very nice with the will of how you move in this particular life. Like, how easy was it for you to meet Crystal, go, yeah, this is what I want, bang, it's here. You know, so that was wisdom with the will. And also mind is there as well. Now, I don't have to preach to you about the mind. You've got this in the bag. This is absolutely categorically what you've done. So you've intertwined the passion, the drive, the will with wisdom and thoughts. So everything that you create now does come from a sense of wisdom. How lovely it is to sit back and go, yeah, if I knew all this, what I knew when I was 18, whoa. So that's the wisdom side of the mind and will. So this is in the Akashic Records, and so this is always going to be for the rest of your life. So I would bank what you know and take it into your next life, perhaps. Definitely. What's going on with the world? TikTok. And so next on the Akashic Records, John, I will be with you in a minute. The Ark of the Covenant. Right. So this is very an important Akashic situation, because humans will always interpret stories on a different angle, because the mind doesn't understand spiritual stuff. So here, the Ark of the Covenant is what is within our souls, what is within our spirits. And when those two meet, it is magic. So the Ark here has been carried from country to country and guarded, a great, great secret. So within your life, you know a particular secret and you can bring that down. So if you connect more to your soul purpose and your spiritual journey, the two of them will really be in harmony. But you've got to protect that at all costs. So if people are trying to put you down and say, that's a load of rubbish or whatever, it's almost like you are your champion in guarding it and taking it to where it has to be. So for you to speak out in a safe environment is always one of those great things that you can actually do. Does that make sense, Master? We've also got the Buddha Prepares. Extremely important. If our physical body, and that's where you got the will from, if the physical body If the physical body is not prepared, then we can't receive spiritual light. It's as simple as that. And this is why we always need to come down here in a physical body, because we need that body to raise our energy high, to open up our brow chakra and open up our crown chakra to receive the spiritual light that comes with that, to open it up. So the Buddha sits down and prepares. Sometimes when you receive spiritual enlightenment, before, you have to prepare. You have to really, really prepare. You have to find the spiritual teacher. You have to get your body prepared, because sometimes the energy is so vast, like the Kundalini. If you're not prepared of Kundalini energy, it will just, but people really lose emotions. So it is vitally important to do that. So preparation with what you want on a grounded level, where that willpower comes in, is also essential. And that's why the Buddha sitting there is trying to teach all the other people to do that. Preparation is the key. But on the mundane level, preparation is key. So in other parts of your life, then how are you preparing? Is this a life lesson? Or have you always been great at preparing and it's just everything runs smoothly? So maybe that has been one of your lessons, to prepare yourself and plan. But sometimes there's a danger in that, isn't there? Say something didn't go according to plan, then how would you react to that? Would that really annoy you and unsettle you in more ways than it could? So sometimes one needs that little bit of flexibility within fixed states, don't they? So that's that. And hello, Ina. How are you? So we've got Archangel Gabriel. Wow. So I don't know if you work closely with Archangel Gabriel, but Archangel Gabriel for you is about saying, yeah, you've listened, you know how to manifest, you know how to conduct your life. One must prepare to teach others that as well, to be calm in circumstances. What is the point in focusing on pain when we don't need that? So some things need to be released and let go of, and some other things need the space to develop on a higher level than ever before. Does that make sense? Who's on caps lock? Oh, you are. Right, and we've got some nice little energies. This one must have manifested. The Shaman's Dream. Ooh la la. So for you, I will be you in a minute, John. Oh, right. Right. I actually like this for you. Most people would panic. You might panic, but I think this is great for you. Do not panic. So you've got the jeweled web and the connectivity. So the jeweled web in the conscious dream world is what we're consciously aware of and connected to everything and everything. So when the jewels are there, it's like, what have I trapped? Have I trapped the negativity? Does this trap actually take me away from what I'm supposed to be doing? Maybe I'm meant to be spending more time with wifing. Or maybe I'm supposed to be spending more time on career, or maybe I'm supposed to, and something takes you away. So all that glistens is a trap. It's not necessarily the goal. So sometimes learning that sometimes what we say is what we get. So it's like, right, oh, I never get enough money. No one donates to me. That's what will happen. But if we believe in the aspects of freedom and things aren't a trap, if you think of a web, it takes a lot of effort for a spider to make a web. And the whole, you probably know this, the whole of the universe, so everything's happening at once. And all those jewels and opportunities are definitely there for you to actually grasp and take, which you've already done. Then you've got the lost compass. Now, the reason why I like this is because sometimes I think you need to lose your compass. Not necessarily lose your way, but have a little bit more flexibility and a bit more fluidity going on. Do you know what I mean? Not being so fixed in certain things. So, but this one is getting back to integrity. So integrity is so important. So your soul purpose is still having that determination and still carrying your own truth of the situation. Definitely 100%. So there you have it. And I will give you a Mad Soul Tarot Oracle. This is called the Dawn of Soul Oracle. Pre-bookings now for this particular pack. Do speak to Mad Soul Tarot on his channel if you want it. If you want it. No worries, people. So let's have a look for Master Manifesto. This is for Master, and what do they need to know? And then we're going to see about John next. If anyone else wants to donate, please donate now, because straight after John, it's ended. Just saying. Life is an adventure. Be open to new ways. Come to Greenlaw. Yeah, be flexible. So, yeah, it is an adventure. Be open to the possibilities, especially next year and the year after. So it's almost like, you see on the back, it's the cosmic egg. So when life births a new opportunity which you've grasped, then everything is definitely possible to look at. Yay! Thank you so much, Master, for your donation, and it was great seeing you again. I hope you enjoyed the Akashic card reading, because I know you're more spiritual than other people. So, and I did that for somebody else as well. Thank you. So thank you, Master. It was great having you on my super chat. I love super chat. It looks so much fun. Do check out the pickapile readings, people. Do pick pile 1, 2, or 3, and then do make a comment which one you picked. Thank you very much. So, John, how are you doing? So you want to know how Nicole will be your girlfriend or go with another guy. How does she feel about you? She's Pisces. I'm Virgo, reddish brown hair and green eyes. A complete gorgeous babe. You might as well just write complete gorgeous babe and we'd all understand. Definitely. Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Snow White. Mad Soul, is Tarot's talk on? He's late. He was meant to come on at 6:30. He's late again. He's late. It's so funny. Oh, right. Okay. Hey. Come on, witches. All right. Master Manifesto, just zip out. Right. Was I talking to myself? Did they go? And I was just blubbering on for no reason. I hope not. That took a lot of effort, that. Oh, yeah. Right, okay. John on the card, isn't it? Right. I don't know why I'm putting them upside down. You guys can't see them. Let's use this. Right. Let's have a real look now at what is Nicole feeling and being like towards yourself. Right, okay. Didn't mean to do that. Right, Nicole, I'm actually going to cheat here and look at what's going on over here. Right. See, that's why I use 2 packs, because the same card has come up between you. You can't see anything there. Right, okay. So I can't remember what I wrote to you before about Nicole and yourself. I wish I could. Because it doesn't look amazingly fantastic from her point of view. It's like something has really changed within Nicole's life. So it's almost like an understanding of who they are and what they've changed with. So it's almost like that moment of inspiration has come, but it's also fallen away. So you may have looked at Nicole and thought, I know she must be absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. But it's almost like it has kind of come falling down, and it's like the realization that maybe it is just too difficult to accomplish within them. However, when she has the magician, it's like she can create really good scenarios, and she's definitely got the capability of rebuilding something that isn't so good. So for Nicole, it's almost like that beautiful time where they think, oh, wouldn't it be nice to go out with that? I think she's fantasized about it, definitely. And maybe she does think that things would be great if they did happen, which is very nice. I do think she's come to a realization, though, that some things are best not being pursued. I don't think she's interested in anyone else at the moment. I can't see that at the moment, but who knows with people. But there has been a lot of realizations that some things are a little bit of a fantasy, but this card is good because it means that they can start in a different process. So whether there was flirting going on and good conversations and maybe you dated a little bit or whatever, it has that kind of feel to it. So it's almost like just talking to them has almost been like a date, and they've revalued what that was, kind of thing. Because there is a kind of aspect where they might just leave it alone. you know, the kind of interaction. So the Three of Swords is about pain. So maybe they're still trying to get over a painful situation. And if you did go with them, it would feel like almost like a rebound relationship, which is no good for you, but it's probably good for them because it would heal them. But they still have a broken heart. So if you went out with them now, it would be very kind of imbalanced, and you wouldn't get the real picture. You would definitely not get the real picture. So that's that. But how they see you, divorce is bad. Yeah, well, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It doesn't shock me at all. But the one thing is good about this is they see you as the Ten of Cups. Oh, so with the Ten of Cups, it does bring hope. So when their world has kind of collapsed and they don't want to see that, they see you as a possibility, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, they kind of see you as a good choice. So I would definitely have patience with this scenario. That's just great. It's a happy time. So they definitely are interested. Definitely. I can't deny that they're interested. But maybe they just don't want to get their little toes burnt down. But I love the Tower because it means things have to collapse if it's no good for the person. So I think they are going to realize that you can't get to the end of the world or your situation if you don't have things collapsing out of the way. So they are great cards. In fact, she's had 3 major cards over there. But yeah, that broken heart is definitely there. This is unusual for you. While they've got the Magician going on, it's almost like you've got the 8 of Cups and you want a more deeper relationship. So maybe they are hoodwinking you and it seems to be a bit of an illusion when in fact it's not the real thing. Oh, so that's a little bit challenging. But if they can see the connection on the spiritual side, that would be really, really good. Right. So it's almost like they've realized that maybe this isn't the best relationship or rebound to go in, but you're quite prepared to wait. You're quite prepared to see that 10 of Cups. I know you're the girl for me. I know you're great, and you can't see it at the moment, but I know I'm still going to plan to whisk you off your feet and take you down into the Garden of Eden. And to be fair, I think they still want that. You know, when you're the magician, that is in the garden of abundance. So what they think and what they spiritually want, they will create for themselves. And you, in your innocence, are going to perhaps do that. But equally, you've got the Page of Wands, which is the inspiration to go further when they're brokenhearted. So you have to almost inspire them out of this pain. So allow them to be sad. Allow them to express pain is absolutely fine. Allow them to cry. That's the best medicine for anybody, no matter if you're male or a female or a mixture. It's almost like just cry it out. It's very, very important for them to realize that you just being there is enough. So be happy, be jokey, understanding, and all the rest of it. And they might follow you. They might actually end following you. So we do have, again, between the two of you, this pain. So you're probably really feeling the pain that you're not together because somewhere you know this is the perfect person for me. And I don't blame you. She's a very nice person. Very nice indeed. But we do... Some people just choose to be, oh dear, this is terrible. I put everything into the relationship. Okay. And this is why you got the maturity. I was going to say grow up because, you know, even though we go through the marriage, whatever, I never said it, but people, especially girls, they really believe in Prince Charming. Oh yeah, when I meet this person, it's going to be the best thing. We're going to have the castle and we're going to have the house and we're going to have babies and we're going to laugh and sit and cuddle all day. What planet are you on? Oh yeah, Disney planet. No, divorce Disney, no. It doesn't work. So she has to end up being very mature and realize that what we wanted when we were 18 or 20, we need to really look at I don't think she wants to date other guys. And yes, I would definitely let her date other guys, because in my experience, going out with someone straight after their divorce, or if they're demonstrating within their life that they're not capable of having a relationship and they still mention a lot of the pain from the past, I would stay clear of them. Let them go out with someone, and then they'll always come back to you as getting over their stuff. Because I always believe when you have that terrible breakdown of a relationship, you are in a lot of pain. So eventually you've got to play at dating again. So it doesn't mean to say it's serious. They might end living together or playing around. It's always good to let them do their healing within their mind and their heart before they then find the real relationship. So I'm not saying you should leave. You know, I think there's still a good connection. Maybe you should get on with your life and allow them and remain kind of in contact or whatever, and kind of see things clearly. She does need a supportive person, but equally you don't want to be that rebound kind of support system. Because believe you me, I've been in those circumstances and you just get trodden on, and that's not good. So we have to really empower ourselves, don't we, to go, no, I deserve a perfect relationship. So that was one of my requirements I put on my list, to attract someone who was emotionally stable for a committed relationship. That's why I waited many years until my husband came along. Hoodwinking. Hoodwinking means to put blinders, not know the situation. I don't know what I said it in relation to, but hoodwinking is like pull the wool over your eyes so you don't really know what the truth is. Does that make sense? So we can fool ourselves so much that something is going to happen when in fact it actually doesn't. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, John. I'm going to read you a lovely oracle card from Dawn of Soul Oracle, which our moderator, Mad Soul Tarot, has devised, created. So let's have a look, John, what you need to know. But yeah, it's almost like you are prepared to move on from the situation. It's difficult, isn't it? But you don't want to be the healer, or what I say, the kind of mug that just, you want to invest in a relationship, but they're not ready. They think they're ready. They want to be ready, but they're not ready. That's why it's so important to heal after broken relationships, isn't it, really? So, John, let's have a look for yourself. Okay, from our lovely Mad, right? Treat yourself. So treat yourself to something special to make yourself feel special. Treat yourself and embrace love. So when we adopt self-love and spiritual love, that is love in itself. So unconditional love is without any condition. And that's what true spiritual love is all about. So we can embrace love, but treat yourself to something that just gives you a little bit of a break. And who knows what will happen in the past with Nicole. Does that make sense? Thank you for the donation and thank you for the reading. Right, hope that helps, guys. Yeah. So thank you very much for being here, guys. That was a long thingamajiggy. Yeah, so thank you to moderators. Thank you, Bianca. Oh, Bianca, I haven't given you anything, have I? Ooh. Right, here's for Bianca. I'll give her a oracle card. so quiet today. Mind you, I've been busy, haven't I, Bianca? So I haven't really talked to you. So let me give you a dream, shaman's dream oracle, Bianca. Is that okay? So, John, I hope that helped. Yeah, no worries. I hope that helped, John. And do take care of yourself. Do treat yourself to embrace the world of opportunities in love. So, Bianca, let's have a look. Oh, good. Well done. Well done. Did you feel a lot better? So, right. Okay. This seems interesting. Maybe I picked up on a bit of John's energy. I don't know. But we have the wailing tree and reconciliations. So sometimes in the past, we talk to walls and inanimate objects, which a tree isn't. It is very animated. But sometimes we need to reconnect to old feelings that may have been lost, or different realizations, different dreams. But sometimes we need to let go of our pain. And that's why people speak into a wall or a tree and go, blah, 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 secrets. So don't revisit something that you've tried to let go, but do revisit things that you're very proud of, definitely. So have a look at that, because there's two sides of the coin with that. So I hope that helps. And God bless you, John. You are a star. Be kind and gentle to yourself, John, if that's okay. I think I'm talking to myself. Momo, what are you doing? I'm just going to close the chat. Right, this session is ending now. Sorry about that. Thank you. Right. No, that's fine. Momo, you've just come in at the last minute, which is okay. I might be on later. No rest for the wicked. So, sorry about that. You've done it again. Come on the last minute. So, sorry about that. So, I have been on for 2 hours and 12 minutes and 55 seconds. That's more than enough. So, sorry about that. So do check out the pickapiles, guys, and thank you for being here. Thank you, Bianca, for coming in and having that nice little chat, and LoveTarot for being the most wonderful moderator. Don't forget to check out the unboxing and either his video or my video to read every single one of those cards. Okay? And I'll see you later. Thank you, guys. Lots of love to you. Be good to yourself. See you soon. Thank you. No one's going to donate at the last minute like they did before. All right, quick, run.